Basically, in this video, I just talk about my lack of motivation and my lack of drive, how inconsistent motivation is and what drive is in contrast to motivation and things like that, I guess. Ignore the cringy type Minecraft intro with me hitting the air. I'm trying something new. Anyway, I hope you enjoy further on from here. Hi, so I wanted to kind of just like jump into it basically. So like a reason why I haven't been uploading really is because I get into these almost, I guess, depressive waves. I don't really know what to call them. I don't want to mistakenly use the wrong word in absence of having another one, so I'm just gonna use depressive waves until I'm told otherwise, or like there's another word for it. But it's basically like not being able to get out of my bed, having no motivation to do anything unless I'm obligated to, and feeling like there's like no genuine motivation to do really anything, kind of sort of. Laying in my bed is like the peak, and I'm like, ah yes, this is normal, being in my bed for too many hours a day and not thinking about anything else. I'll have times where I like really want to make content for like 10 seconds and it goes away, and I'm like, that 10 seconds like was a gold mine, because I barely get that anymore, or like ever, and then I kind of don't try and get it back. I sound like a clown because I'm only talking about this when it's relating to content, but it's for everything. Literally getting up to shower, brushing my teeth, interacting with people, responding to DMs, doing work, whatever you can think of that isn't an obligation, basically. I get really easily inspired. There was this one time where I was literally watching someone vacuum, literally a maid in a movie vacuum, and I was like, you know what? Let me vacuum my room for the first time in like 5 months, because I've never garnered the motivation to. The scene didn't even finish. I just looked at it and I was like, this is good. I want to do this now. And then I did for like an hour, and then I continued the scene. I was like, yep, I did that. Why? I wish motivation was more consistent, I guess. I saw this person say that motivation is too inconsistent to rely on, and that you have to develop a drive for something. I know, it's about drive, it's about power. I get it. Legitimately, they were like, motivation is too much of something that is so inconsistent. So developing just a natural knowing that you need it in your head is a lot better than inconsistently having inspiration to do something. It's how people can maintain jobs and stuff, because they have like a drive for wanting to provide for their family, or like a drive for simply like breathing and existing. Some people don't have the luxury of having a specifically set out reason except for living and breathing and needing the resources to do so. So they just go out and do their jobs and enjoy what they can, but really living paycheck to paycheck and stuff like that. And sometimes even if the situation is oh my god, and sometimes even if the situation isn't that dire, it still kind of can feel like that. So I don't know how to develop drive. I don't have the drive or motivation, whatever, to look up how to develop any kind of drive for stuff. I really want to freaking like do YouTube, do something with this. Obviously I sound like everyone my age being like, I want to be a YouTuber, but I feel like I have a good chance with the fact that I already know how to edit and I can do graphic design pretty nicely. But really it's about it is about drive. It is about power. Now I'm sorry, that's enough. I really need drive that a lot of actual like content creators have, because like uploading consistently is very much so like what is it, like what, you know what I mean? Like you're your own boss, which is like really kind of hard to comprehend, especially when you're a freaking teenager and you have like free time off, and he be like, oh, I don't need to make a video, and it's like, oh, if I don't need to, then why would I? Haha. Specifically when it comes to it becoming in like almost like a job, so then it never gets done until it needs to be, and then sometimes even when it needs to be done, you still put it off because you're like, oh, I don't need to right now, and it's been 2 weeks. Then people are like, literally, where's the video? And you're like, that is a reasonable ask, but how dare you? You're like, that is a reasonable ask. And so you provide, but you feel like it's not good enough. And now I'm just projecting, I know. It's how I've been feeling, what can I say? I kind of want to have more of these, unless I just do them on my Patreon. Oh my god, I know, subtle plug, kind of crazy. I really, this has been like fun. I think this is only gonna be one round, because this is like what I wanted to talk about. Developing drive for things in a consistent schedule is like kind of hard. Like obviously scheduling has to do with that too, like being driven enough to stick to a schedule and maintain it properly without having an external force being like, bruh, just do it like every day, you know? How you get more motivated to do stuff if you have someone beside you, and how you can do that by yourself just as frequent with just as much drive and just just as much consistency. Kind of feeling impossible, maybe sort of kind of. I hope the bedwars gameplay has been nice to see in the background. This is like live, obviously you can hear my keyboard sounds, but I haven't been really commentating like about the game just because I wanted to stay focused on like what I was talking about. I think I did a good job. Oh, pink went invis, I think, right? Because diamond armor and invis, that's the full 8. That's how I think about it. I don't like, some people buy different things, but most likely they buy invis, which is kind of a smart idea sometimes, but not always the biggest brain thing. Oh my god, that message from Vol scared me to death. Holy Vol, if you're watching this, that scared me. Like, you scared me successfully. 30, whoa, that is very close. Hiya! Get blasted off. Okay. In conclusion, I really am trying, y'all. Like depressive wave thing I talked about. Like really only having the motivation to like stay in bed because I don't have any obligations that are pushed by anyone is my fault, as well as like, nah, it's just completely my fault, but I want to blame it on something so badly. I hope you enjoyed this little thing. I don't really know what it is, but I love you as much as I possibly can without knowing you personally. Please remember to hydrate and please eat. It has been 6 hours and you know for a fact that you need to put something in your belly. Please take care and peace out.